The Brothers Geek Out podcast, episode 150.
What's this?
We've got special guest Ash and Yaku to talk about. Oh no,
The geeky stuff.
It's the geeky stuff, but we're gonna jump straight in. Hope you guys have been well. Make sure you check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and we're on something else, right?
Sorry?
Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube,
SoundCloud,
and
we're trying to get on Amazon. So
is it bestoffinity.com?
Well, I was going to say something else, but I shouldn't say it.
Nah, man, don't say that, man. Problems.
Oh my god.
we're watching the Avengers as we do this podcast today.
But yeah, episode 150, so it's a landmark episode. So 150 episodes so far, guys. I know I've only got, I don't even know how many I've got up on the other platforms, but on YouTube, 150.
I think we started on 100, didn't we, on the other platforms?
Just SoundCloud, I think. The rest
of
them have been quite less, but yeah. We did a massive episode with Yakub on Passion. That's on. Actually, you know what? That's not going to come out until next month. So check it out next month.
Look out for that one.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that one. But Yakub's going to join us on this special one. But yeah, let's start off, G-Man.
Well, lots have been going on.
Loads have happened, so we're just going to jump straight in.
Let's go into some of the movies that we watched just real quick. Some of the old school ones. Because Disney Star, I know last week we commented on it.
Yes, Disney Star.
But you know what? Like, first of all, you didn't get charged double. It was a part of your package.
Yeah.
How much do you pay?
You didn't pay extra. It came a part of his package.
No.
Yeah.
$59.99 a year.
Yeah. Secondly, some of the movies that have come, but I've been moist, bro. So I've watched. Okay, I did watch Stop on My Mum Will Shoot. That was on Netflix. I just wanted to bring that up because that was freaking awesome, man. I was watching it with Mum and Dad, and Dad was loving it. Like, I don't think he's seen it before, and he was just cracking up. So, shout out to Stallone for his attempt of comedy.
Do you know Arnold was supposed to do that movie? Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, so he
Stop on My Mum Will
Arnold made Stallone do it.
Oh, he's serious?
Stallone played it so well in that movie.
It was good, man. It was good. I still love the movies, man. I got enough respect for them guys anyway, man.
Yeah, man.
I like the funny Stallone. I think he does it really well.
Yeah.
Great movie. Anyway, so I just wanted to bring that up. And then last week we watched Judas and the Black Messiah.
Oh, it was good.
That was a brilliant fucking movie. Have you seen it?
No, I need to see it.
Brilliant movie, man. The main dude, what's his name?
Daniel Calacoco, was it?
Yeah, something like that. Bro, he's fucking awesome. He played it really well. We learned a lot about, like, when you heard about the Black Panther movement, like, you just think it was a black group, but it was more against the government in this. It was a political party, basically. Like, he literally, this dude, who did he play? What's his name? Do you remember his name?
I forgot.
Fundamental member of the Black Panthers. Anyway, but they would go into like for example, they would recruit like Hispanic community, the white community, and not even just the normal white. I'm talking about the white Confederates, man. He'll walk into there and they'll talk to them and relate to them. Like, this is a black dude walking into a Confederate meeting and relate to them on their situation and whatnot. And that's so when you think about the Black Panthers, it's not just black people. It was
everybody.
It was everybody. It was a movement. And then just the way, I mean, look, if you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. It's fucking powerful. Just at the end of it, the way they express how the FBI literally went in there like a mafia gang and killed them.
It was.
Bro, so shit, I spoiled it for you. But it's a true story anyways. It's fact. It's history.
It's a historical event, yeah.
It's deep, man. I still want to watch it and get surprised,
You
bro.
seen it?
No, man.
My bad. But
Lewis,
it's historical moment anyway, bro.
Lewis.
But
I haven't seen it.
Watch it. It's brilliant. And like I said, like,
spoiled. Spoilers, guys. Spoilers.
But no, but you'll be shocked at the fact that the way they were executed. Literally, it was like a mob attack.
Right, he was going to give a backhand there. Did you see that?
But very good movie, man. So I recommend that. Watch that. And Daniel is a freaking amazing actor.
He does such a brilliant role.
Yeah.
The accent, the body language.
Oh yeah, everything.
The way he just delivers. Smacked it.
And this was after Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Huey P. They were all dead at this point, right? Am I correct? Was Huey P still
everybody
alive?
just saw me yawn there, man.
Still alive.
Back of my throat.
Okay, but Malcolm X and this was after Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, right?
Yeah.
anyway, great again, another great piece of history with the Black Panthers, and just to understand them a bit more, because again, I think people just think that they were just black people and they hated white people. That was not the case with the Black Panthers. Again, I'm not a Black Panther expert. I don't think none of us are, but I don't think it was just that. There's more to it. So great movie. Check that one out. And then Disney Star. I'd mentioned Disney Star, but those two movies we didn't watch on Disney Star. So let's go into some of the Disney Star movies I watched. I watched The Renaissance Man with Danny DeVito, 1994, I think it was. And then Fugitives with Martin
Nick
Short.
Nolte, yeah, Martin Short,
yeah, 1989. But that's another classic movie, man.
No, I love that movie. It's a good movie. Renaissance Man's good. Renaissance Man.
Mark
brought back
Wahlberg.
some good memories, man.
Bro, young Mark Wahlberg cracked me up, man.
But all of them actors, man, because now they're like old school now. But Dan DeVito, man, he's got a really good charisma, and the way he picks his films and his stories are really good. But that film always had a it's always a good film movie. That is. Always,
Yeah,
man.
definitely, man. So, hey, man, I'm impressed with Disney Star, man. They got a good few movies I want to watch. The Great White Hope, again with Mark Wahlberg and Samuel Jackson and Damon Wayans. That was hilarious. I saw some other classic ones that I want to watch. We watched what do you call it, man? What's the one with Ben Stiller we watched, a comedy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Enabled Watch.
Enabled Watch again. That film was hilarious. It's a good,
Funny.
good films from Disney Star. So definitely impressed with it. It just came out in Singapore, so my Singapore friends are all watching Disney Plus and whatnot. It took ages, but finally they got it. The other thing I watched was there's a new Netflix show called Age of Samurai: Battle of Japan. Have you seen that, Gibbs?
Not yet. I saw my list.
We saw episode 1. Really good, man. I guess it's just talking about Japan in its old samurai days and the impact of that time, and there's just civil war and the conquerorship of Japan. And if you're into the samurai culture and whatnot, definitely one to check out.
What platform? Disney?
That was Netflix. Check that one out, bro.
Right?
It's kind of wicked, kind of awesome, bro. All right, cool. Let's get into some other geeky stuff, man. Kibbs, did you hear about Jennifer Lawrence as Susan Storm?
That's what
Possible
they're saying.
rumours.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah,
No
possible
way.
rumours. Yeah. What'd you think
Yeah,
about that?
I heard that. I don't want her in it.
Why?
Nah, man.
She was,
somebody new.
She was Mystique,
Yeah,
innit?
no,
I do
man.
feel like she's
Just
done
move,
the whole
move.
superhero thing.
Sorry, please. Oh,
Choose
basically,
someone
what's
else.
going on there, man? Yeah, no, I think
she's
Jennifer
Oscar
needs to-
winning, right? She
She needs to move away. Nah, man. I don't think she'd be. For me personally, I just want somebody new, a new actress, or I don't want her to be in that. I just feel like everything will be revolved around her. The reason why she was stuck in those X-Men movies, which is only a few of them which were good, but they revolved it around her because she was big at the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Mystique. They made Mystique the leader of the X-Men
Oh my
because
God,
of her. I
bro.
mean, yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
Nah, man. It's only because she was getting big at the time. People were gonna go watch her because they're in there. And then, sorry, guys.
God,
Jesus
damn,
Christ,
kids.
Sorry,
mate.
please.
But-
Did you just let?
Yeah.
Always
You're
fighting on the
bad.
podcast, man.
It's a new thing
my
now, man.
son's sleeping, man. Allow it.
It's not that loud, man. Can you make tea?
Well, you say it's asthma off now.
Innit?
Basic. But yeah, no, you
And
know
French,
what? I
bro.
didn't,
No,
I
shit,
didn't
that's
think
deep.
about it from that perspective, but I don't think, you know what the thing is, I tell you what, with Marvel, they don't do that. And Fox did that because they wanted viewership, they wanted blockbuster, but I don't think Marvel will follow that. They really focus on all their characters and character development. But Marvel's shown that they don't need Oscar winning stars to get, viewers and blockbuster hits and stuff. Where you going, bro?
Continue. My phone's dead.
So yeah, that's just a rumor for now. Anyway, nothing's confirmed. Did you?
Whoa.
What have you done, bro?
Why did I open that?
Damn. Did you see Ash? Did you see the first look of Shang-Chi?
I saw it on Facebook, but I didn't click into it.
The Lego. It was the Lego toy that exposed it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the actual costume, but it was a Lego toy, and I don't know why the Lego toy come out when even the movie's not out yet. But it had the first look of him. So,
But I have always realised it's always a toy that gives it away.
well, Lego fucked up Civil War. Remember, it had Giant Man and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know why, but Shang-Chi's not even. I don't even know when the release date is. So I'm surprised the Lego toy came out.
Release date, yeah, have they?
I'm not sure, man. Obviously, things got delayed, but yeah.
I did see a picture on Facebook. The Eternals.
Yeah.
And a picture of all of them. But I don't know if it's fake.
I don't think that was the actual. I think that was like a what do you call it? Sketch image, like a drawing.
Yeah.
Talking about Shang-Chi, did you see the?
Yeah, it's
The
from
Lego.
the Lego box.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be the same.
But yeah, Lego.
I'm a bit interested to see.
Alright, what about big news this week, man? On Spider-Man, No Way Home. What do you think of that title?
Yeah, no, it's got. They kept it with the trilogy, so there's more to it. So because that introduced.
They had so many names and No Way Home or E.T. Home or they had so many names and it kept you thinking, what are they actually going to call it?
Exactly.
But there's No Way Home definitely relate to the multiverse, right? Because there's No Way Home.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But there's rumours that's Tom Holland's last one.
Yeah, his contract was only signed one up.
Must have put something out saying, look, hey, there was a Spider-Man before him, and there's going to be a Spider-Man after him.
Yeah. Is that what Robert Downey said?
Yeah, not in that exact word for word, but along the lines. Look, there was someone before Toby. There was someone after Tobey Maguire, and there's going to be someone after Tom Holland. So don't worry, guys.
Marvel's gonna keep Tom Holland. They'll do whatever they can to keep him. They're good at doing that shit. And Tom Holland's so young, they got so much time with him.
Yeah, I think they will.
Cool. I also read that Happy Gilmore 2.
No way.
Adam Sandler's looking to make a Happy Gilmore 2. What do you think about that, Yak? Because I know you're an Adam Sandler fan.
I love the guy, man. Ever since what's that? Was it Billy? It is
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. Yeah. I love the guy. And then Mr. Deeds, Family. Was it not Family Guy? The other one.
Wedding Singer is one of
Wedding Singer. Ah, man, always loved the dude. So I'm looking forward to that. I know a lot of people say he's the same dude in every film, but I love the dude he plays. Yeah, all his films, he just does a good role.
Hubert. Was it Hubert?
Yeah, he plays that, that dopey character type of.
No, you know what?
Little Nicky.
Sorry, you guys can get peep show, man.
Oh, damn. Any tight boxer shorts?
Yeah, why?
Well,
show on the podcast, bro.
Fights looking tight, kids, man.
Don't you let your piece breathe, bro?
No, man, shut up, man.
Why? Because it's got something on the thighs.
Why are we checking him getting changed?
No, kids, do the silhouette challenge, man.
Staying over.
Do the silhouette. Come in front of us. Do the silhouette challenge. Oh my god, yeah. So Adam Sandler, man, since I was a kid in secondary school, this guy's been making films. And the films he used to make back then, he could never do today. But now he makes films which are more family orientated.
Yeah.
And I like that, because now I like watching films with my kids. Certain films that have a lot of profanity, I just can't watch it with my kids. I just don't feel right. So now most of his films are aimed at that level where it's the profanity level is controlled and it's more family orientated.
No, bro, grown-ups is not, bro. And that's the PG.
That has adult connotation, but it is actually for kids. When you look at it properly, like there's some sexual reference when the daughters come up and they all make that little pose. They look this way, that way. Do you remember? But otherwise, it's.
I do think Adam Sandler. I love his movies, man. Every single one of them.
They just Zohan too.
They're watching
Zohan.
Yeah. I think my favourite is Zohan.
No, my favourite is Zohan and Uncut Gems, man.
Obviously that was apart from his comedy, because that was a very serious movie, and he got nominated for an Oscar, right? I mean, he was fucking brilliant in that.
He was.
But that just goes to show how good of an actor he is. He could do those roles if he wanted to, but I think his passion is behind the Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I miss his singing.
Happy Gilmore Productions.
Somebody kill me, please. Somebody, pretty, please, kill me. I want to die.
You should grow your
Put
hair.
a bullet in my head.
Grow your hair like that as well. Yeah, the curly whirlies, didn't you?
That
It
was a
was
good
brilliant,
one. Wedding
man.
singer, that was a good one, man. But yeah, anyway, I mean, it says Happy Gilmore 2. I think hopefully it's in the making. He also made rumours about making a universe with all his characters, so that'd be awesome as
Oh,
well.
really?
no
Yeah,
way.
could you imagine? Yeah,
That'd
all
be
of his
awesome.
characters coming back.
Didn't he make a film overtime or bedtime or nighttime or something with the remote control?
Oh,
Click.
Click.
Yeah, yeah,
Click.
that was
So,
quite cool.
yeah.
It was deep, really, if you think about
yeah,
it.
of course.
Oh, the message behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful, man.
And that's one thing I like about his film. There's always an underlying message. Either give someone a chance, or respect that person,
Don't
or
waste your time.
or see the beauty in that person.
Yeah,
Like,
and also
butterflies.
family, man. Like, he spent all his time working and didn't really make time for his family, and
Yeah.
it was just about work. Like, spend all the time with the family, man. That's what's the most important. But moving on, Amber Heard fired from Aquaman 2. Apparently, is that true? Or it might fake news?
I think it's confirmed.
Well, there's been so much back and forth with
Was
that.
that Johnny Depp's ex?
Yeah, because of the beef and the rumours of domestic violence, which was never confirmed, and I think people were saying that she made it up and all this sort of shit. And Johnny Depp got kicked off Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is that what happened?
I think he got kicked off that one, yeah, because of those rumours and
What
the
a-
whole court case. And I think there was a whole petition against her, and kicking her out of
Yeah.
all of that. So I mean, I read something. It could be fake
I don't
news.
know, if we lawfully can say anything, but from what I heard on the papers, that she was having an affair because when they went to courts in London, didn't they?
Oh,
And-
was the trial?
Yeah, it was in London,
Okay.
and when they got the what do you call it? Not the butler or the receptionist. He said during that
Butler,
time.
so-
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what-
guess who was there during that time? This is deep.
Suge Knight.
No, Elon Musk.
Yeah, because he's boys with.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, Amber.
Yeah, so he had the
Wait.
keys.
Elon Musk and Amber Heard are
So when
friends.
well, this is
Let's just say friends.
yeah. Some say he went to her house to mine for bitcoins, but who knows? Yeah,
He was
so
just being sure about it.
yeah,
Excuse me.
he was trying to look for some cobalt batteries from Amber Heard's
That's why
booty.
Bitcoin went so high, bro.
Shit, this plug ain't working.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
How long have we got?
It's gonna die any minute.
How could it? What do you mean it's not working?
It doesn't fit the plug in because it's too far out.
Oh, God damn.
What's dying right now?
We're gonna have to move
I
over
just
there.
played a song up about.
The battery. What do you mean, man? It's a
Kids,
free.
you
Just
can
move the Blu-ray
kids.
player back.
Yo,
No, it won't fit because
Yeah.
of the space between
just
here.
put the laptop here.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, man.
A little
So
bit technical.
so when Amber Heard left, when she made all the allegation about Johnny Depp, when they done the time cross
Help him with the mic.
it turns out Elon Musk was at the premises.
Oh damn.
Party.
Or
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
But one thing he was guilty of, he did said "I love you" on his arm or chest. Or
Who's doing
something.
that? Johnny.
Depp, yeah,
He
Yeah,
did
for
that.
her.
For
yeah.
Well, I think she's getting pushed back because she accused him of domestic violence, and that wasn't.
Well, I know.
You wanna bring those pillows out the way, bro?
Oh, man, some succulent there, man.
No, that's my poo poo, bro.
No, buzz.
Because after the whole trial, they kicked him out. Well, they fired him from Fantastic
Beast.
Beast 3.
Yes, that
right?
was it.
Number three.
Yeah.
And then they replaced him with the actor.
Antonio Banderas.
No, not Antonio Banderas, man. What's the other gentleman's name?
Which guy?
He was in that movie Polar. Do you remember Polar?
Polar Express.
Oh.
And then he was in that
Mad Mikkelsen.
Konami game. Is it Konami?
Yeah, Mad Mikkelsen.
Chuck Norris.
Is that his name, Kips?
Yeah, wow, basically, this one will go off.
What's his name, Gibbs?
Mad Mikkelsen.
Mad Mikkelsen.
Yeah,
Okay, I know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
He was
yeah.
Kaisilis.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
So I think they replaced him with him.
I think that's where, because of that, the fans tried to get rid of Amber Heard's. But again, that's a bit more. I don't know. I guess that's the. If he didn't do that and she's accusing him of that, then that's fucked up. Because if he got cancelled because of that, which might not be true, then it's not fair. What's next? District 9-2 in the works.
Yo, please get me a glass of water, please.
Stand out.
Well, you're standing up, come on, please. Thanks, man.
District 9-2. Did you watch
Oh
District
no,
9?
but there's talk. Yeah, there's talks about District 9, isn't it?
Yeah, have you seen that yet? The one with the alien in South Africa.
South Africa.
South
Yeah.
Africa. Yeah.
South Africa. I love that accent.
He that actor, I can't remember his name.
He's really good.
But he played Hannibal. Not Hannibal. Was it Hannibal in 18? No.
Yeah.
No, it was. What
Not
the
Hannibal,
names? What the names now?
I forgot his name. I know he's
18
referring
was
to
18. You have BA.
Murdoch.
Yeah,
Murdoch.
Murdoch. That's I'm cool, man. Yeah, Murdoch. And you know what? He played such a good role
Yeah.
and looked identical as the old actor.
But I remember in District 9, he was becoming an alien, right? He got infected, remember?
Yeah.
So I wonder how, if the part 2 is related on that, or it's just a whole complete different story. But that'd be interesting.
It would be nice if they did a continuation of what happened to him, and
Mm.
because he was in love, right?
Was he?
I swear he had a girlfriend.
From District 9.
District
too.
9, he had a girlfriend, right? And then he was obviously turning into He turned into an alien. Why has it all got fairy dust in it, bro?
What do you mean favourite,
No,
bro?
I'm joking, bro. It's little.
Oh, it's laughing, man.
District 9 too.
District 9 was about that Australian guy. in
Not
South
Australian,
Africa.
South Africa, dude, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Australian guy in South Africa.
Well,
basic.
Australian.
did he do the voice for Chappie as well?
Yeah. It's him.
That
He's
was
a
a good
South
movie.
African guy.
Yeah,
Chappie
yeah,
was
yeah.
Not the Australian guy that lives in South Africa.
I swear I read something about Short Circuit.
I could
Yeah,
just-
bro. That
Oh,
was
there's
ages
a
ago.
reboot.
Is it
Yeah.
coming
Yeah,
out?
good, man, yeah.
Is it going to be a white man playing an Asian guy again?
I hope not, bro.
Oh, no.
That's some different level of Buddhism. But yeah, District 9 too. To be honest, I think the first one's a great movie. I don't think they needed number
Yeah, I
2.
saw that one. Actually. I read that one.
Well, the Terminator anime
Terminator
And they
series.
anime.
reboot
Yeah.
Goonies, I heard. I think that wasn't it.
No, they wanted to do number 2, but they can't. They're all like 200 years old, man.
Yeah, they're old school, man. The next one was Terminator anime series, same writers as Batman.
Good.
What?
So,
Yeah.
Terminator. But Terminator is that Fox now? Are they not Fox? Who's Terminator?
It's Fox. It was Fox, but it's gone to Paramount or something.
Oh, so Warner Brothers and whatnot. No, it doesn't actually. Just because it said writers of Batman doesn't mean it belongs to
No.
Warner Brothers. No.
No.
Well, that could be interesting, I guess. I mean, maybe they could focus on the future. Maybe they use the animated series to focus on the future rather than John Connor and all that sort of stuff. They could just focus
Yeah,
on
they've
it.
got to stop that John Connor business.
Yeah, they could just focus on a
They messed
complete
it.
different time.
Just
a
give me a
war.
couple of soldiers in the future fighting Terminators. I'm happy with that. They tried that with Christian Bale about the laws and that one. as
1
well.
and 2 was just the greatest.
That
That's
will
it.
always be. They will always be.
You know what?
cinematic.
I'll be honest. The last one that came out, I actually enjoyed that one.
I really
The last
liked
one was good.
The last
yeah.
one was good.
Because that one had the same format as the
Yeah,
first two.
His
just-
one-liners destroyed it, man.
Yeah, it was good, but that girl annoyed the hell out of me.
Which girl?
The
young,
main
the young
new
girl.
John Connor.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
And then when they went to the future, she was still the same
And
age.
she was still the same age. Yeah.
She
Yeah, she was.
Bro,
there
you
was
see it?
no different in her
I can't remember
appearance.
now.
She didn't
and
even
age.
look like she was
Oh,
getting
actually,
older.
yeah, she was.
They just put it in cane rows.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were
man.
trying to say the Latinos on age, which is very well true. Because
which
if you
is
look at
funny.
J-Lo,
That's cool.
she still looks younger than us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
no, bro.
And she's
Yeah.
what,
Mm-mm.
55?
50 something.
Yeah,
Oh,
J-Lo.
Listen, bro.
Man.
All I'm
Like a
saying
crab.
is they lose on that scene anyway. Because I remember when I saw that in the cinema. Actually,
We
it is
watched it with
20th
dad.
Century
We watched it
Fox.
with dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that scene came out. I was like, what the bomb? How'd they do that, man? they
But
should have aged her.
okay.
Yeah.
They should have aged her.
But that movie was good though. I like that. Out of all the new Terminators, apart from from Terminators 2 onwards, that was the best,
the best
one.
one.
The actor that played the bad guy.
He was sick.
Brilliant actor, man.
Well, he played the Ghost Rider
The
in
Ghost
the
Rider
thing, and
as
he's
well,
fucking
yeah,
awesome.
Guys, remind me, did it happen?
In
No,
number 2.
what in the latest one?
Yeah, he does something like that.
He
does
jumps in a thing
he
again.
goes for John Connor.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, he does. Yeah, yeah.
That got me, man. I was
That,
like,
yeah.
Nothing will ever get you as Terminator
No,
2.
bro.
Hey,
Terminator
to
2.
this day.
Dun-dun-dun.
Stop
Bro.
it, man.
Well, I tell you now.
No, there's one more.
Yeah.
And he just gets on there.
That was
Shit, yeah.
nothing.
My
gets
wife
you,
still
man.
cries.
Bro, it's
She still
deep
cries.
because,
Deep.
you know, the antagonist then becomes a protagonist and then you have
See,
to
that's
say
what
bye
they
to
tried to
him.
do in Tenet, don't they? But they lose.
Mm.
Yeah, with the program. I can't even say the word right now.
Antagonist program. I can't even say it either.
Protagonist.
Too hot.
I don't even know what that means.
It means
Um,
1.2 gigawatts.
What else was there, man? There was Wesley Snipes working on a Blade killer project.
Oh yeah, I think he said that.
Blade
I was
Killer
watching
Project.
something.
What do they mean by?
I think I don't. It sounds
Is
like
there more munchies up in the place?
Yeah. Bring it
it
up.
sounds like he's
Isn't
not
it-
he's not involved in the Blade movie,
so-
and obviously he's been recasted.
Sheldon needs to make something, man.
By Mahershala Ali.
Sheldon needs
Yeah.
to make something.
Oh, I'll make a couple, man.
Make it, man.
No, I'll not make two.
This is really nice.
They're the best, aren't they?
Where you get all these snacks from? From your bag?
With the tea, isn't it? What's that one, man? What were we on now? What were we talking about now?
Wesley Snipes working on a Blade killer
Are
project.
you gonna make a cup of tea?
I read something about that.
What, Project Killer?
When it says Blade killer project, I think he's talking about something that competes against Blade.
Also, what another sort of vampire?
He tried that shit with Daywalker, man. Lose.
What was
Day-
they?
what
What?
was
Did he?
Daywalker?
Where he was like some cowboy vampire hunter.
Oh, but that was a basic
That film
film.
was shit.
That film.
With Wesley Snipes?
That
Yeah,
film
bro.
I
was
don't even
so
know nothing about it.
disappointing, man.
Lose, bro.
I don't know about this.
Such a bad film.
You know, the trailers made it look so good,
it did.
and then when you watch the movie, he just got battered through the movie. Like,
Yeah.
like
And it was based on vampires as well, wasn't it?
I think it was.
It was
yeah.
called Daywalkers, bro. It was just. It wasn't. It's not. It wasn't a great production either. It was such a bad film. So I'm hoping
Well,
he just let the studio take over. And
when it maybe this article's some bullshit clickbait thing, but when it says Blade killer movie, it puts it out as Wesley Snipes is upset that he's been rebooted, so he's gonna try and challenge.
No, but he's not
That-
though.
But that's what I'm saying. I think maybe this is a
Yeah.
clickbait article. So maybe it's not a Blade killer movie. Maybe it's just another interpretation of a vampire movie that he wants
what
to make.
would be good is that he becomes the new Whistler.
Oh,
Yeah, but I don't
brilliant.
think. Yeah, but I
That
don't think
would
they'll
be
put him in there.
so
But
good,
he
you
will be
know.
sick. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Quads, you need to audition for it, man.
Yeah, bro. You need to sit on. Sorry, you guys getting to see the back of my head.
Yeah, that's not good. But turn around, man.
Oh,
Uh, the next one was Daft Punk, bro.
emotional.
So after what? How many
28
years?
years.
28 years. They decided to split. Did you read anything about it? I didn't.
They just dropped the video, and I was watching the video, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then I started seeing that was their
What do you
them
mean?
not breaking. They've just gone their separate ways now, isn't it?
Oh,
But it's
They
a
lost the
really
passion.
nice. I think, bro. I don't think they could top their last album, bro. To be honest,
That was a good one.
their last
Wait,
album.
wait, was
so
that the one
great.
with
Pharrell and all them lot?
But that was years ago. We're talking about 10 years ago.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. 2011, 2012, something about that.
No, you had the Tron Legacy soundtrack, which was amazing, and then they did this album.
Brilliant.
I think Tron Legacy is probably one of the
Best.
greatest soundtracks ever, bro. I
Brilliant.
love that soundtrack. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened on that one. But they've gone their own separate way. Whether they do music separately, it's up to them what they do. But yeah, it was just, I suppose, 28 years of people, of big fandoms that enjoyed it. It's quite tough, man. You get the connection, isn't it? Okay, you guys want
To
something?
be honest,
No.
man, 28 years
Yeah,
is
man.
remarkable.
Yeah.
So
How
and
they,
and
how-
then
are, they,
nobody's ever seen their faces.
are they ever gonna
I
do a
Uh,
solo? Are they gonna go solo or what? Because that might be.
I think they see the rest now, man. I think
Maybe they're just done. Alright, next thing on the list was some DC stuff, bro. So before we talk about the Superman stuff, quickly, Blue Beetle. They're looking to do a Blue Beetle movie
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
with a Mexican. Obviously, he's a Mexican superhero. I'm not too familiar with him myself, but I did see the guy from Karate Kid, Miguel from Karate Kid's face. I don't think they've picked anyone, but that's what they're looking to do, and I guess that's.
He kind of reminds me of a bit of a cyborg, but not as enhanced as cyborg.
No, and he's part of Titans as well.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting for them to pick this character. It's a random character to pick, and then go with that.
Because they could have gone with maybe
They're going for a massive change at the moment. As you saw, there's loads of news out as well. So let's head to the next one.
well, the next news is what kills me now. A reboot of Superman, right? Is that the next news?
Well, you could talk about that reboot Superman.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
obviously
man,
a
so-
black Superman.
is that
But
definitely?
that's not even definite yet. We don't know.
But,
so they just said reboot.
Yeah,
so where's
this
this?
is a black writer. It doesn't mean it's going to be a black Superman. We don't know that.
But they're talking about J.J. Abraham.
Yeah,
J.J.
he's
Abraham,
not
I love him,
directing
man.
it, he's
Always had
producing
Ever since Lost.
Okay, he's not directing it.
it. No.
Because a lot of
Fantastic.
people have been slating him
Why?
because they feel as that he's ruined. Is it Star Wars?
Yeah.
And they feel like
He's gonna
he's
ruin
ruined
Superman
that. He's
as well.
gonna ruin Superman.
You know what? Superman's been a passion project for him for years. Originally, it was supposed to go to him.
Which
Yeah.
was the Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was supposed to do one. Bro, he did the casting for Henry Cavill in the suit for Superman, but then they chose Superman Returns instead.
Ah, okay, I see.
You know what I mean? That's how far it got to. So
Wow.
Henry Cavill got a job as Superman from 10, 15 years ago.
Holy shit.
Well, how long has Man of Steel been out anyway? I can't.
Man of Steel's been out almost 9 years, bro.
Bloody hell.
So you can imagine for him, he just wants to give this guy a good a trilogy.
Well, let's
So
see,
this I think all the okay. I didn't realize. I thought it was confirmed as a black Superman, so I didn't know that. So I don't know why people jump into conclusions. First of all, seeing Michael B. Jordan in the suit looks fucking awesome, so I have no issues with that anyway.
Listen, bro,
he
I
will be sick.
don't have any issues with a character's representation, as long as we get in good content, good story, like
Good
we have.
storyline,
And the thing is,
yeah.
to be honest, bro, like the world's changing dramatically now. So changes in these sort of
It's good.
It's good. It's refreshing.
The only thing I have is like we haven't even had they cut DC and Warner Brothers. I don't know what's the problem, but I haven't even had enough of Henry Cavill. Give me more of him.
I know.
Finish that off first, then
Well,
let's reboot it.
I feel exactly the same way what you just said. They haven't given us
Excuse
enough.
me, sorry.
Literally, they gave Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and then Justice League.
That's his arc, bro.
Is it
But
because
still.
the last two films are quite...
Listen, bro, they didn't give the director his creative freedom.
Which we'll
They-
get in
they
a couple of
end up
weeks.
cutting it, and then we'll get in a couple of weeks. We get his vision of Justice League, but Batman v Superman, same thing. They released a cut version, which they should have released the ultimate version, which explains more, which makes you enjoy the movie.
I think we
more.
watched that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ultimate.
Yeah, we
version.
watched that. Yeah.
That's much.
Which was not so much better. Yeah.
And then you're like, remember when we watched it? We're like, why the hell didn't they show
Why
this in
didn't
cinema?
they show- Yeah, exactly.
So if I feel like they put themselves in it for a bit, but yeah, I got to be careful with my wording on this as well. So
Well, I think I've got an issue with a reboot in general. I don't care about again if there was talks about Michael B. Jordan being the Superman from before,
Ages,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
long
so
time ago.
he will be fucking awesome if they
Yeah.
did it. I just haven't had enough of this current Superman that we've had now. So, DC just doesn't know. I'm not.
they don't
saying
have
doesn't know.
the problem is they don't have the Kevin Feige there, and that's the problem.
Yeah, they just need. They need to carry on. We need
Yeah.
to.
And
They
to be
need to
honest
stop
now, I just
rebooting.
feel like with the issues that happened with Ray Fisher and the horrendous issues that were
Well,
going
Ray
on
Fisher had issues with
there. Warner Brothers.
Oh, so it was Warner, not what's his name?
Josh Whedon
Josh
was another
Whedon. I know-
whole story,
I-
but
he had another-
Warner
yeah,
Brothers
okay.
had a problem in there. Jeff Jones from DC, and because he's been making a lot more noise, suddenly diversity kicked a big kickoff in other places. So
Well,
Listen.
if that's the case, we just mentioned Blue Beetle, a Black Superman, Mexican Blue Beetle. I think he's Mexican anyway,
yeah,
right?
he is Mexican.
And then a Black Superman, which in the comics they've had Black Superman and whatnot.
Yeah,
So I mean, I don't think it's that. I have no issues with that. It's just about a reboot. It's too soon.
I thought they would have brought Blue Beetle to Titans because again he is an original Titans
Yeah.
team member, isn't he? So I thought they
Yeah.
would have maybe brought him in there.
What about the Superman show? Now you said you've seen episode 1 and it's freaking awesome.
I enjoyed it.
haven't given it a chance because
I enjoyed it.
these CW shows kill me, man, up eventually. But you're
It
saying
depends on how
watch
much
it.
cringe you put in there, and now you got a character that's coming from the Arrowverse, and I don't think they should connect it to the Arrowverse.
Well, the Arrowverse, like I said, we
He's
spoke
dead now,
about-
isn't
Yeah, but like I said, when we spoke about CW shows, starts off brilliant.
and then it kind of
And
yeah.
it's
I just hope it continues.
All of them by
It's a-
season
it's a really
3.
good story. I feel like they
Flash.
grounded him even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because they've not focused on him as being, Man of Steel, they're focused on him being a dad trying to raise up 2 kids
Mm-hmm.
and then hold a marriage together. That's the element that's changed.
Do you feel like because there's more history with Superman, they're able to go down that line. That's a
And they did
that's
that.
a very
They did that.
that's
With
a
the- with
very
the opening-
risky thing for them to do.
First 15 minutes of the film, and you're like, holy shit, they actually did that. So they've started to learn to. I think the CW and Warner Brothers have learned that. You know what? We have 100 years of mythology.
Yeah,
Why didn't we use this from the beginning?
like I said, it's a big risk.
And
man,
it's hard
go
to
down that
adapt
line.
books and comic books onto the TV screen anyway.
Because when
So-
people
Yes
just
and
say-
no. Yes and no. I think Marvel has shown that you can adapt comic books.
No, but
into
remember, they
movies.
changed everything as well.
They did.
No, but
they
they're
did, but
willing
they
to
were
take that
consistent.
risk.
Yeah, no,
Well,
they,
of course,
they're
but
willing to take
you
a risk.
make us
but they-
understand that.
Yeah, exactly.
What
they,
is
were,
that?
they
Yeah.
explained and they were
DC just-
consistent.
DC try and go around it.
Well, DC's all
Listen,
over the
man,
place.
I think they've struggled. It's hard, and the comparing of how it
I
does
mean,
run is
I
different.
respect all DC Marvel. I just feel like Marvel is way ahead of the game, man. And
Of course they are, bro. They've started from a long time
DC,
ago.
I just wish
You
they
know the
just took
competition.
notes from Marvel side. Hey, look, they can
Well,
do
But
it.
then remember, they have to be different as well.
No, they have to be different, but the amount of reboots, the amount of this and that. Superman, like I say, is one of their main characters, and he's on a TV show. We haven't even got enough of him on the damn big
Well,
screen,
this
and,
is
and
what
they
it
keep
is.
putting him
But
on a
he's been
TV
on
show.
TV shows from the beginning. He never had
Yeah, I
movies.
know, but they keep doing it. But you say watch it though. I might give it a chance, but
I'll be honest with you. Like I said, Flash, I still
After that
watch.
opening scene, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that.
Well-
It was actually a really touching scene.
I
And they took it right from the comic books.
yeah, well, like I saw the spoilers and spoiler alerts. I guess if you haven't seen it, but it's literally that scene from
That
Action
iconic scene, yeah.
Comics.
So
Yeah,
they've made it more common, and even like where he says that he. So basically, he saves a kid at the beginning with that iconic scene, with the iconic suit, and
I
then
think I saw.
it's a really
Yep.
cool, grounded scene where the kid was so excited and said, "Oh, I love your costume." And before he flies off, he goes, "Yeah, I love it too. My mum made it for me." And he flies off.
Nice.
It's like that cheesy
Yeah.
Superman thing that we've
Oh.
always kind of. I've always. It's like almost a Christopher Reeve thing he did there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Which
not.
was quite
I'm
nice.
an actor. I'm not so.
You know what they did to him in this? The other
No.
thing that pulled out was too much body pads.
I was just about to.
Because
come
when
to
he's
that.
Clark, you're like, oh man, he looks skinny.
he looks skinny. Yeah.
and then
yeah,
when
yeah.
he's in the suit, I was like, bro, he looks hench.
hench. Yeah.
But he looks. They've changed the suit
Yeah.
where he looks better now,
Yeah.
and they changed the color tones.
I just
Mm.
I don't think I'll give it a chance, man. I've kind of given up. Flash, loved it. Still watch it, but it gets boring.
Basically.
Arrow, just it started off brilliant and then just went down. DC
The
Legends
problem
of
is with
Tomorrow.
what DC has done, what they shouldn't have done, is they've had everybody has turned into superheroes,
Mm.
Well, everybody knows, by the way.
and everybody knows.
Everybody
Doesn't matter.
knows.
Secret identities are hard to keep. In a comic book, remember, you're talking about a 20-minute segment. Where for us, when you watch TV, you're
Mhm.
going to need more substance.
More substance.
So, and that shit won't fall now, like wearing glasses and be like, well, actually, if I take it off, I look like Superman. No, man. I look like a guy, it's 1 a.m, I need to go to sleep. My little girl's there by herself, man. But yeah, what's happening next?
The last thing is the big discussion
Mhm.
that we've all been waiting for. WandaVision, episode 8, the second to last one. Now, this was a big episode, bro. This episode went back into her past, gave us a backstory of the show, and gave her a backstory of her mentality of where she got today. And obviously,
This is my favorite
after
part.
last week's episode of
Yeah.
introducing Agatha Hartney,
Here it comes.
it kind of expressed what her involvement
This
is,
is it.
and then it's a big scene with the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
But I
part.
never forget how
This is it.
Moist.
Watch this.
Cap, I'm always angry.
brilliant scene,
That's my secret. I'm always angry. Boom.
bro.
You got a condition, son. Right, man, look at that.
When I saw the Avengers 5 times in the cinema. Now it always gave me goosebumps.
So it was like 7, man.
Oh man, butters, man, you see that? But yeah, guys, WandaVision, great episode. So much more backstory on Wanda. Remember, we never got an individual movie for her, so this is perfect what they did. And we're going to get it with all the characters that we fell in love with on the Marvel journey. There were some key scenes in there that grabbed us. basically the moral of that story was not the moral. What am I talking about? The thing that we got out of that episode was this is how they've introduced mutants. That she had it in her already.
That's what
and that
Agatha
Soul
said.
Stone brought it out of
That's what Agatha said. That something that she already had in her, the Soul Stone. Now, if that's the case, that means that they're saying that she was some kind of mutant, and maybe the Infinity Stones, and maybe the Click, because remember it created an energy force around the world. Maybe that could be they could be going back to that theory of exposing people's mutant abilities, but. There was that, so we showed that, and there was that wicked scene of her seeing the Scarlet Witch. That was fucking awesome. So
and
that
she
was,
got her name. It was given in this episode.
Finally, she was named the Scarlet Witch, which was sick. And obviously, this is about magic, right? So it's Agatha's magic, Scarlet Witch's powers, which is magic, and obviously Doctor Strange. We know he's going to show up in the show, which will probably be in the next episode.
Do you think it's going to be him or somebody else?
Nah, it's going to be him. I think
What's that?
it's
So
him.
what was that?
Doctor Strange. He's magic as well.
I don't think it's going to be him.
The one.
They've made us. The thing is about Marvel, and we know this one now for years. They've always misleaded us,
That is very true. Yeah.
and I feel like it could be
Batman. Sorry, I just.
Professor Xavier.
Nah.
Nah.
So
They're going to
random.
do the Phoenix Saga. I'm joking.
So basic and random. But
No, but this is almost.
And
that
it's
story.
going to be Jennifer Lawrence as Professor
Oh,
Xavier.
fuck that, man.
They know they
Sorry.
need Vin
Sorry.
Diesel.
no,
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
bro. He needs to. You know what? I'd
Vin
love him.
Diesel as
I
Professor
think he'd be wicked, bro.
Bro,
What?
you're mad.
I live like my life quarter of a mile.
He's
Yeah,
wheelchair.
rolling.
Nitrous on the wheelchair.
Basic.
Oh, God.
No, man, a brilliant episode. I think obviously they touched on how she created the hex.
Oh, why
Right.
behind me for
That was
bowling?
all the. What was you saying? We were saying that they showed her after Age of Ultron and the relationship she built with Vision. Then, he was there for her. He was new, right? As a
Yeah, he was
human or wherever he was, synthesoid, that he was trying to
Amazon.
emphasize with her. You saw how powerful she is when she created her own vision in her little hex bubble. That was fucking amazing. The one thing I'm super disappointed about this episode is when they showed her parents and Magneto, her father.
Well,
Listen, I didn't expect Michael Fassbender, but he should have been a Magneto type looking dude.
So, just to stop you there, it was so funny. I think you're on the phone to a girl, and all I heard, it wasn't Magneto, it wasn't Michael Fassbender.
I was trying to explain to her that it wasn't. It should have been either him or it should have been a Magneto type figure. It should have been, bro. A very, good shape.
It could have been. It could have been Magneto, bro.
Nah, he I'm sorry, that guy did.
Could have been an off-season for
That was an off-season Magneto, bro. Listen, they got the rights back, so I think they should have at least, like I said, if it wasn't Fassbender, they should have put a Magneto type looking dude. Pull it that way.
Don't forget, man, Magneto is always, No, he was in love, wasn't he?
So where did Agatha pull out the X-Men Quicksilver?
No, but she didn't recast him, remember? She said it. She goes, I didn't recast him.
Yeah, she said to him, "You're so destroyed, you believed it was your brother." So that's what I'm saying. She knew that Agatha knew that Scarlet Witch's head is all off the place. She'd even say that she said it was a random dude or something, but she said that you were so messed up that you even believed it was your brother.
But you pulled him from somewhere then.
But Scarlet Witch, she doesn't even recall on what she's done. She's like, what are you talking about? She doesn't really realise how powerful she is.
Yeah, wow, that's what. She's so emotional, and her PTSD has caused so many problems.
This episode showed it to us, man. 'Cause her having her own movie before this would never have made sense.
Exactly,
She's gone
but
through
now
so
it
much; it makes sense. But
No.
then, the interesting scene was as well when not Shield, what they call it, Sword, made her look out to be like
A bad guy.
Yeah, they had the whole video clip of her stealing WandaVision. That was never the
She didn't
case.
even
So that's the question now. Why are they hiding it? Why are they making it look to like a
And then-
terrorist?
They did what they did, didn't
They did what they did at the end, which was they just needed. Well, they were trying to create Vision as a weapon,
Okay,
and they just needed a bit of her power, right?
yeah.
Which was
well,
mad.
that, and do you think they're gonna use him to fight Wanda and make out she's the terrorist and we got a good guy now? We're gonna send him in.
That's right.
But in
Yeah,
the
but
comic
they
books, he turns white, right? After the stone is removed,
Yeah.
from what I remember.
That's right, yeah.
But did Vision always have an Infinity Stone in his head? Is that legit? I don't think that was legit.
No,
from the
that
comics.
wasn't legit. No. He never had an Infinity Stone in his head.
But listen, they got one more episode.
Adam Warlock had it.
Yes, Warlock had it in his head, exactly. Vision, look, they got one more episode left. And
It could be Adam Warlock.
nah, where's he gonna come? Where's he gonna go to come for this?
Bro, he's coming, bro.
No, but don't forget the stone
coming in
is not
Guardians.
real, right?
Yeah, no, she
No,
made
that's not
him.
that-
She made it.
She made it. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Sorry, yeah, bro. You're probably thinking boring.
But listen,
That's
we got
thinking
one more
really
episode left. Now Marvel keeps saying we got all this fake news about the last
1
three
hour,
episodes being 1 hour. It's basic.
We got bumped.
But I do
The next
feel
one's
the
gonna
last.
be 40 minutes.
I do think they should. It needs. There's a lot more to explain because this has to lead on to Doctor Strange 2, or which comes first, Spider-Man. So this has to lead on to Spider-Man.
What,
But
does
yeah,
it
there's a
have
lot
to
to-
lead- Does it have to lead on Spider-Man?
Yeah, because it's the multiverse, right? So that's what they're leading on to. But I guess, look, I think the whole episode was awesome. I think they explained a lot. It's great they gave us a backstory. I'm still a bit... Two things for me is, like, you gave a backstory and you didn't show... When she broke into Sword to get Vision's body, there was no supervision of any of the other Avengers, right?
Yeah, that
So
didn't make sense.
there was that thing. So where was any of the Avengers? Why was she left alone? Think about it, man. If think about it, man. Hawkeye went with his family, and Black Panther was back with his family, and everyone was back with their families, and she was left alone. Why? Right. So there's that wasn't explained. And two, I still wanted a Magneto type figure for her pops, not this basic looking dude.
Well, like I said, maybe their mum had a game with someone else.
Nah, man, that looked like a loving family. But then also, it made sense now why she went through those different years, right? The TV programs her and her family used to watch, with the Dick Van Dyke Show, and then all the way going to Malcolm in the Middle and all that sort of stuff. So, I guess the different years now finally makes sense why she went through that, why she created this own world, and how did that happen. So that was pretty good. I think that episode explained a lot.
Hulk. I love this bit. Pies him up.
This was awesome. I feel Marvel didn't express a good Hulk. I mean, not express a good Hulk, but I feel like...
No, he became a pansy towards the end.
Yeah, we didn't get
Yeah, he did.
the Hulk that we should have got.
Like, fair enough, they wanted to give us Professor Hulk.
I reckon this Hulk here would have gave Thanos a big challenge.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
This Hulk here.
Yeah.
But then as he grew as a character...
He lost his anger.
Yeah, man. It's kind of like... he lost it. But yeah, WandaVision. I mean, look, I think that episode gave us so much, man. It's so awesome. It didn't touch on Rambo, so we don't know what happened to her. But obviously, the final episode is the one that's gonna hopefully clarify everything, man. But next Friday, last episode of WandaVision. Can't wait for that to see what happens.
Guys, my arm's
I haven't seen any.
Watch it, bro. Steve.
Who's that downstairs, bro?
I don't know, I think it should be.
Can you just check, please? Loot check.
Alright, man.
Yeah, just double check. Once she's woken up, I need to check if she's okay as well.
Go on, Kips. Close it out, bro.
Whoa.
Alright, boys. Alright, guys. Massive thank you for everybody joining in for the Brothers Geek Out podcast 150, guys. Again, if you could check us out on YouTube. Actually, you're watching it on YouTube. What the fuck am I talking about? Sorry, guys. Make sure you check us out on SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. And massive thank you again for always on supporting the channel. Make sure you guys, a lot of you commented last week. Thank you so much. Let us know your thoughts again. It's really important because it helps us out as well. Shout out to a couple of people. Ahmed Rashid, who had 20 COVID tests in 3 days. We love you, bro.
Check out the new Passion with Curtis that's come out.
Yes, and then the recent episode that came out with Curtis West. Make sure you check it out. The next episode comes out this Friday. It's going to be Ashley that comes out. So guys, enjoy. Thanks again. Ahmed, shout outs, bro. 20 COVID tests. One love. Peace. 3 days. Butters. It means something.